Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. I'm fucking crazy, man. Oh, Rex, do you want to join? Rex, do you want to join? I'm gonna send Rex an invite. I know he's not gonna join, but I'm gonna send him an invite anyway, man. He's a busy man, but
you still got Louis on timeout.
yeah, Louis suspended indefinitely, man. He's suspended indefinitely. But yeah, just yeah, so that's that. But anyway, I just sent Rex one. I doubt he's gonna be able to get in, but so Mandalorian episode 7. That shit was lit, won't it?
I told you last week, and you said I don't want to hear about episode 7. I knew it was gonna be good.
Well,
let me change that. I prayed that it was gonna be good, and when I saw it about 8:00 this morning, I was like, my prayers have been answered.
I watched it twice today.
To me, it is the best, hands down. And I'm telling you, what came to mind, I can't think of the guy's name. What's the guy that came out the TIE Fighter?
Moff Gideon.
Okay, Moff Gideon. The way the TIE Fighter landed,
that shit was clean. Awesome. That was clean because we never seen a TIE Fighter on the ground before. You know.
And then when he stepped out, all I could see was Magneto's helmet. And said, man, he's gonna be Magneto, buddy.
I told you, motherfucker. I told you that motherfucker gonna be fucking Magneto, man.
So I got hyped up for that.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome episode, dude. I loved how basically it was like, come do this job or whatever. Like you like everything will be clear, and then he just goes and starts picking all of his friends up. Right? He goes get Cara Dune. Then he runs over to Quill and IG-11. We all predicted IG-11 would be rebuilt and stuff.
I'm hoping that he's hurt and not dead.
Dude, he might be dead, bro.
I'm hoping because he was too good of a character to get killed like that, in my opinion.
No, I agree with you. I think he's too good of a character to kill off like that. But the reason why I would think he is dead is because I don't see someone like Nick Nolte wanting to stick around and do episode after episode after episode. One, Nick Nolte is a pretty old guy, and one, I just don't see him wanting to do like TV episodes all the time.
Yeah, but if he skipped like 4, because he was on the first one. No, not the first one. He was on the second one, I think, and now he's just now on this one.
No, he was in the first one too. Remember he trained him how to ride the thing and showed him where it was.
Yeah.
So he was in 1, 2, and
1, 2 in this one.
And yeah, in this one. So, but I was talking to Shaun off record earlier, and I was telling him, like, look, this doesn't change how I feel about last week's episode, because you can watch episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 5, skip 6, watch 7, and you won't miss anything. You won't miss anything.
In that sense, I agree with you, but I think 6 set up 7 because you were like, okay, what's he gonna do now? What's gonna be the next thing?
You could say that after 4, though.
Yeah,
you could be like, what's he gonna do now? And then he could be flying and then get the message to come back to the thing. So that doesn't change anything. I'm not mad at 6. I'm mad at 5. I could definitely do without 5. 5 was just trash.
Yes. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah.
7 was the best.
Yeah, 7 was the best.
I totally agree with you about episode 5. It was filler, was not needed.
No,
it was like okay.
It was just to say, hey, look who this is, and whatnot like that.
But it was more or less fanfare because all the fans that love. It was kind of like a homage to the old fans. Here's Tatooine, and like you said, and here's this, and here's that. So
yeah, that's all that shit was, man. But like I said though, episode 6, I think it's fine as a standalone episode, but it doesn't set up anything that we got today. The only thing the last 2 episodes were there for was to show that Mando was getting closer to Baby Yoda. That's all it was. And the funny thing was, apparently a lot of time has passed and I didn't realize it. Like, cause they don't really tell you how much time has passed, because
I think it's been a couple of months.
Yeah, but they don't show that. They don't explain that very well because when Carl Weathers comes back, he's like, "Yes, Mando, I'm still alive, and so are you. I can see." And then when he goes back to Quill's like, "Oh, I see the baby hasn't aged much." I'm like, "Dude, you were just here like 2 weeks ago." But I guess in the story, he's been gone quite a bit.
Yeah.
But they don't really like
don't elaborate on that at all.
Yeah, they don't elaborate and project that very well. But dude, this episode, Jesus Christ, man, this episode was fucking awesome.
But it also, like, in some pockets, the Empire must be still in power because the first set of stormtroopers were like dirty and they seem kind of
they're not in the power. So the Empire has no power right now. Absolutely no power whatsoever.
The group under him, he got them in check.
Yeah.
So they look.
So basically, Moff Gideon's group, like he's still running it as if he has power, but he has no real power inside the overall universe and galaxy of anything. But the client who wanted the baby in the beginning, the white old white dude, his stormtroopers, they're just ragtag stormtroopers, right? That's why they look like shit, man.
I wonder why he wouldn't look out for, I can't think of the old guy that got killed, the old Imperial general or whatever he was.
Oh, his name was the client. Hey, do you got any browsers or programs running? Because you're getting a huge delay.
No. I mean,
is it just StreamYard running? That's it?
Just StreamYard. You don't.
Okay. Maybe it's just got to work itself out. But yeah, the white guy you're talking about, his name, if you look up the credits, his just name is the client. That's all they go by. He doesn't, he's an Imperial client. That's all. But I loved when Gideon showed up, dude, and he just fucking killed everybody in that room. Like, dude, that was like Breaking Bad level shit, man.
Yep.
Like he showed up and dude, he was one step ahead of everybody fucker in that room. He walked up, he's like, because Mandalorian's like, Quill, you need to get to the ship, right? Because Mando's starting to realize, oh fuck, he's already ahead of this shit. Because Gideon already sent those two guys after the baby, and the client didn't know because he thought the baby was still in the thing, and Gideon knew he wasn't in the thing.
But how did they intercept their communication?
He didn't. I don't think he intercepted his communication.
The speeder bike clones. Whenever the Mandalorian was talking
yeah. Dude, that's a great call. I watched it twice. I don't even remember. Yeah, I remember seeing it, but I totally blocked it out.
They're outside on the speeder bikes.
And then the one hears it, and then he takes off. That's probably how Gideon was a step ahead of all of them. The only thing I can think of is maybe somehow he was tapped into his frequency. Because that's dude, that's a great call. I totally forgot about that. We got our first super chat of the fucking night, and it's coming from Boy Wonder. Galaxy's Edge today. Disappointment needs more rides. I have said this. Galaxy's Edge is sort of disappointing, man. It's sort of like an indoor Star Wars flea market. You got the Millennium Falcon. Well, when I went, it didn't even have two rides. It just had the Millennium Falcon ride. It was just, hey, you wait in line for an hour, you go on the Millennium Falcon, which was cool. Inside the Millennium Falcon was amazing. But then when you go back out, it's all just, hey, look at there. You want some blue milk? You want some green milk? Hey, come get this monkey lizard and go get your lightsaber and go do this. It was all like a indoor flea market, and it's on a planet that no one ever even heard of, unless you read the books. But that's how I feel about it. But thanks so much, Boy Wonder, for your
Am I still lagging? I'm trying to see.
No, you're good. You're good. Just keep on point, man. Keep on point, man. Don't lose your point. Don't lose your point.
I don't want to lag. When you say that, it gives me a
dude. My shit be doing it too sometimes. Sometimes it's just the internet, Sometimes it's all it is.
But good money for this freaking hardwire. Better be working,
dude. I was on Shaun's stream earlier today, and he has the paid StreamYard service. Dude, that thing is fucking awesome. You can throw in fucking intros and shit like that.
I saw that.
I'm like, dude, I got to do that fucking shit. It's like $240 for a year though. So
his intros was tight. Then he had made a commercial break and
yeah,
the bills.
Dude, I'm gonna do that shit, man. Just wait till I get some money, man. I'm definitely gonna do that fucking shit. I got Adam tomorrow coming over for the Rise of Skywalker
I can't wait.
Review.
I want you to watch that last commercial.
I'm not watching it, dude. Dude, I clicked on a video today that gave me a fucking spoiler. I wanted to fucking do it. It said, and it was Andy Signore's review. It says spoiler-free review. Clicked on it. First 2 minutes in the damn review, he spoiled something major for me.
Did you watch Tyrone Magnus spoiler?
Nah,
it's spoiler free. It's spoiler free.
Yeah, but the thing is, and no offense to this, Tyrone Magnus is a good entertainer. He doesn't know anything about movies. You know, I want to listen to people that read the books, read the canon, know the ins and outs of it. Like I guarantee you, if I would have a one-on-one conversation, like if you were Tyrone Magnus, and I'd be like, "Hey, Tyrone Magnus, who wrote this movie?" He wouldn't fucking know, you know. So I mean, but I only watched 2 people's review, and that's it. I'm not watching no one else's review. And then tomorrow night I'll come home and I'm gonna watch everybody's review. So.
Did you watch the app we told you last night, the CW app?
No, I haven't installed. I just haven't been on there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot about it until after you just said something. I've been on the go, dude, because I was streaming till 3:30. Then I did a video, so I didn't get to bed till 5 o'clock. Woke up about 10 o'clock, watched The Mandalorian, did that video, jumped on Shaun's stream, then filmed another video for tomorrow. Now I'm on this stream. So it's been nonstop for me all day. Walter comes in with a super chat. IG-11 will save the day after seeing Quill killed. That's a good call.
Yep.
That's a good call, because he mentioned in this video that Quill said that he is programmed to protect. So what if IG-11 walks out, sees Quill dead, right? And he goes in there like fucking Rambo, dude. Like just fucking everybody up.
Or I can't think of the guy's name. Monteith, whatever.
Who?
The guy that came down in the TIE Fighter.
Gideon
can have some kind of override button or something to override him and make him like he was, or either doggone.
You can't, because the way Quill explained it, in order to do that, you would have to totally tear him apart. You just can't flick a switch and turn IG-11, because IG-11 is not an Imperial droid anyway. So there's nothing Imperial about him. The only thing
probably belongs to Carl Weathers' character, correct?
No, IG-11 is his own thing. They're their own type of robots, just like C-3PO, they're their own type of robots. The only thing that Gideon could probably do is have a switch or something that will take out all electronic devices.
Yeah.
You know, just like the Jawas have that gun that shoots all electrical devices and stops it. Gideon might have something of that. I think we're going to end. This is my prediction. I don't know anything. I think next week's episode is going to be an all-out war. I think the Mando and Cara is going to be backed up. IG-11 is going to come in, clean house with the stormtroopers, and then Gideon is going to get away with baby Yoda, and that's going to be the cliffhanger for the whole year.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way.
Do you think those bird things were necessary in the plot?
I love that, dude. I loved it. Yes, I'll tell you why it's necessary. Because it
heal or whatever.
Yeah, because it hurt Carl Weathers' character, and the baby healed him, and that gave him to change his mind. Because remember, he was ready to he even said it. He was going to kill Mando and take the baby, but after the baby did what it did, it changed his mind, and then he kind of went straight on the deal. Now, my question is, I don't know, maybe I missed it. Did Carl Weathers die when Gideon raided that?
Yeah, he's still alive in the back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, Quill told the Mandalorian that he didn't think the baby was a clone because he used to work at the clone plant or whatever.
Did he say that?
Yeah. Go back and watch it. There's a part in there when they're on the ship and they're talking about the baby. He said, no, I don't think he didn't call him clone. He called him something else. He said, I was at the clone warehouse.
No, that's not what he said, my friend.
I think that what it is. What he said.
He said he was part of the Imperial. He never said anything about clones.
Okay.
Quill was an Imperial slave.
He said something about he didn't think the baby was a clone or something.
No, he said he don't think the baby is what you think it is, meaning a Jedi. He never said anything about a clone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I paid double close attention to that because he said, like, even Gideon says the same thing. That thing is not what you think it is, meaning a Jedi. You know, and Quill's like, look, because if Quill was a slave to Imperials, which he said he was, of course he would know about the Jedi and stuff because the Imperials were hunting the Jedi. So
he was getting ready to elaborate, but then something, I think, when the robot came in, that took the Mandalorian's attention off of it.
Boy Wonder comes in with a super chat. Yesterday went to 2 Cypher stores. Did not see you there. If you're talking about stores on Cyprus, well, I don't want to talk about where I live, but 2 stores near Cyprus, you know, dude, that's almost borderline stalking if you're going to stores hoping to see me. And second of all, I don't go to just stores all the time. I don't pick up stuff after I get done from work and that's it. And then I come home and I work. I don't go shopping store to store. Dude. Now I'm kind of scared, Boy Wonder. I'm kind of scared. It's like I'm gonna go to every fucking store around Cyphers just to fucking find you, dude. I'll be honest with you. If you're gonna try to find me, I ain't gonna be nowhere near Cyphers. I'm just telling you. There's where I live is a big place. I go a lot of different places than places in Cyprus. So
he's the proverbial needle in the Cypress haystack.
Yeah, I'm a fat guy, but I can hide.
He a Jedi mind tricker.
Well, if you got family here, you could have just, I don't know, message me on Twitter and say, hey, you want to go get coffee? You know, sort of like drunk 3PO did, instead of randomly going to a bunch of stores trying to look for a fat bald guy, you know. But yeah, dude, when you get a chance, go back and if it wasn't for copyright, I would actually play it. But yeah, because he was talking about his time as an Imperial, because he even asked Cara Dune, he's like, oh, you were a rebel shock trooper. And she's like, yeah, what about you? He's like, well, I was on the other side, unfortunately. And then he's like, but I worked my way out of it, you know.
30 years in his hands.
Yeah, so yeah. But it was a fantastic episode. There was something that I wanted to bring up on the stream that was really, really important. I remember I'm like, I should take a fucking note of this, and I didn't take a note of this, and now I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass.
I do that all the time.
I do know that the client, the old guy, talked more about what happened to Mandalore, because he said he's like, you know, the Mandalorians could still exist, but you guys didn't want the Empire to build. You know, we try to make things better, so we had to do it the hard way. I thought that was very interesting. Yeah.
What do you see now? You saw the destruction and
yeah.
This was a very now after seeing this, I wish Chow. Well, I think her last name. I wish he directed the last one. I don't know if
Deborah Chow.
I don't know if he can top this.
Well, Taika Waititi's doing the next one.
I know. I'm saying we talked about that the other night. I'm saying I don't know now after seeing this, can he top that? Because that was just.
Well, I mean,
after about the first 7 minutes, I was hooked. I was like, holy moly!
The good news is that Deborah Chow is directing all of Obi-Wan, so she's gonna be directing every episode of Obi-Wan.
Well, she's on point with her.
Yeah, dude, she's fucking good. Her both her episodes were the best episodes of the entire series. You know, so I rank them. 7 is number 1, 3 is number 2, number 1 is number 3, and then the rest of them I really don't care. You can put them in any order you want, but those are my top 3. So Dave Filoni makes the top 3. He did episode 1, so good job for Dave Filoni, I guess. But dude, just so it was so intense. And going back to the flying things, I think it not only was it necessary to heal him, I also think it was necessary because it was scary as fuck.
It reminded me of Pitch Black.
Yes, it fucking did.
Down, I was like, "Whoa!"
Yes, it fucking did. Like it was fucking scary as hell, man. And you didn't know where that thing was coming. And they
like 3 or 4 of them, and it took 2 of those beasts.
Yeah, it took 2 of the beasts.
It had Mando at one time.
It had Mando at one time, and it also took one of Carl Weathers' bodyguards.
Okay,
because he had 3, and at the end he only had 2. And yeah, and I like how they had a circle around the baby to try to protect him. Yeah, that
little.
Yeah, that shit was good, man. That shit, I like that a lot because it not only was it scary and it did more for the plot, but I thought it was very well shot. It looked very real, like it didn't look fake.
Nothing looked fake,
and it kind of built the world out a little more there because now you know more of the creatures that are on that world.
But it makes me scratch my head if Jon Favreau wrote all this, why did he just went crazy on 5 and 6? I don't understand how he dropped the ball on 5 and 6.
Well, let me see if he wrote this episode. He might not even wrote this episode.
I thought he wrote the whole series.
He writes like a draft, but he doesn't write every episode. Just like Dave Filoni did episode 5. He wrote that, you know. Let me see if I can find out who did this episode. Chapter 7, IMDb. Let me put it up on this share thingy here. Okay. Directed Jon Favreau. Yeah, Jon Favreau wrote this.
Yep. Who wrote episode 5 and 6?
Let's find out. Well, I know who wrote episode 5. Well, let me see who wrote episode 6. Episode 5, I believe that one guy wrote episode 6. The director, Rick's whatever.
Yeah.
No. Christopher L. Yost. Christopher Yost directed or wrote this guy wrote episode 6.
Well, he dropped the ball. Well, 6 wasn't bad. 5 was the worst.
5 Dave Filoni wrote.
Well, he had a bad night or day or something because that was my least favorite. But I'm not mad at 6. But if I would keep Jon Favreau writing, and I would keep Miss Chow as directing. That's what I would do.
You can't have Dorothy Chow or Deborah Chow directing. She's going to direct Obi-Wan.
I'm talking about season 2. She needed to direct something.
She can't. She's doing Obi-Wan. She's doing the whole season of Obi-Wan.
It's gonna be 8 seasons of 8 episodes of Obi-Wan, correct?
They haven't said how many episodes it's gonna be. But you know how long it takes to direct an episode? It ain't like it's a one-day thing. It's like a couple weeks work.
Well,
so and not only that, she directs other TV shows. Like she directed like Breaking Bad and Gotta Call Saul or Better Call Saul. Like she directs a lot of other TV. So she's gonna do all of season 1 of Obi-Wan. You know, yeah, she can't, dude. I trust me, I'm with you, man. But she can't do everything. She can't do everything, man.
Nobody said she could double team it like the Russo brothers did. They filmed Infinity War and Endgame simultaneously.
Yeah, the Russo brothers. There's 2 of them.
I'm sure she has an assistant. I ain't telling her to do everything by herself, but
you're trying to kill that poor little Asian girl.
Hey, she hot, Bo. You gotta strike it while it's hot, man.
Trust me, man. We're gonna get plenty of her. And besides, if I had to choose, I'd rather have her stick to Obi-Wan and do all of it by herself than have her come over and do just one episode of The Mandalorian.
I hear y'all talk about Obi-Wan, and I'm a fan of Obi-Wan. I think he was fantastic in all the Star Wars, but I'm not excited about it as y'all are compared to this last episode I've seen. But I'm easily swayed. If I see the first 1 or 2 episodes of one,
let me see if I can persuade you even more. Okay. You watched Rebels, correct?
Yes.
You remember the Inquisitors, correct?
I did.
Imagine 5 years. I believe it takes 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan's on Tatooine. Luke Skywalker is about 5-6 years old, right? And then Obi-Wan hears about Darth Vader survived, that Anakin Skywalker survived, right? So now he's dwelling. He's like, I failed. He's miserable. Like, I failed. The Jedi's destroyed. He's trying to learn how to commune with Qui-Gon. We get Qui-Gon cameo. We get Yoda cameos, right? We get flashbacks of Anakin screaming, I hate you. And then the Inquisitors start hunting Jedi, and Obi-Wan hears about it. And to protect Luke, he goes off-world and starts fighting some of these Inquisitors. And then season finale, he comes face to face with Darth Vader, just like Ahsoka did in Rebel season 2. And they fight. And then Obi-Wan leaves and he goes back to protect Luke. And Vader is just sitting there. And that's why when he says, last time we met, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Dude, just think about it. Like think about someone who just failed and he's dwelling on that and he's trying to come to terms with how much he failed and the weight of the whole Jedi Order crashing on his shoulders because he was the one that trained Anakin.
If you paint the picture like that, yeah, I'm excited about that. But I hope it's like that.
Yeah, me too.
If it's not, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, Robert Storms?
That's what I said. Like if it's just him on Tatooine fighting sand people, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
But if he's taking out Inquisitors and comes face to face with Vader, then I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm good. Another thing is we're also gonna get
wouldn't they allude to that somehow in Rebels?
Not in Rebels, they wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about the Inquisitors and stuff. Because we first saw the Inquisitors, and they never.
But the Inquisitors, one, I don't know if that's going to happen. But two, not really, because the Inquisitors fought.
The Inquisitors were former Jedi, correct?
Yeah, they were former Jedi.
Darth Vader, either the Emperor's changed.
Yeah, but it ain't like they're going to go up and say, "Guess who I just saw yesterday?" Wink, wink. Because they like the new video game that just came out, Fallen Order. They fight Inquisitors in there. They don't mention that in Rebels. There's a lot of Inquisitors. They all have numbers. It ain't like an Inquisitor comes by and goes, "Guess who I saw at lunch yesterday?" Yeah, Obi-Wan. He's still hanging around. Like, they don't do that. Because what happens if an Inquisitor happens to stumble across Tatooine and discovers Luke? We know what could happen. Obi-Wan could easily just kill him. If he's dead, he can't go back and tell the Empire what he saw. Yeah. So there's so many different ways around it. And like I said, I don't know if that's precisely what's going to happen. But yeah,
it's a good theory.
Here's a good question. I'm gonna break this poor boy's hopes and dreams right here. We had 100 people watching it today. We got 34.
Last night was awesome. Well,
so. Walter comes in with a super chat. Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul Part 2 on Tatooine on the show. Yeah, that already happened in Rebels.
Yep.
Sorry, that's not happening in the Obi-Wan show. Sorry.
It was climactic and underwhelming at the same time.
I underwhelming my ass. That was fantastic.
The move how you killed him when you talked to him, I went back and watched it several times. The move was definitely awesome, but
that motherfucker tried to do like he did Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan just went. But yeah, so many people who don't watch Rebels automatically think that Darth Maul is going to be the villain in the Obi-Wan show, and it's impossible. The Obi-Wan show takes place 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. Darth Maul didn't even know Obi-Wan was alive until Rebels. Yep. When he got that holocron, he's like, Obi-Wan lives, and he finds out where he is, and that's when he goes hunts him down. So there's no way in hell Darth Maul could show up in Obi-Wan. There's no way in hell. That's why I say the Inquisitors make more sense, because there's tons of different Inquisitors all over the place, Inquisitors 10 and 11, and they just die. 7th sister or 10th sister or whatever. I don't care. And Obi-Wan just cuts them down, man.
I tell you, that Emperor, man, Palpatine, he is, well, you think he can't go any more sinister, he does, because I thought that the Inquisitors were just somebody that Darth Vader developed, but I guess he didn't kill all the Jedi in Order 66, so he took them, brainwashed them, did whatever he did.
Dude, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. So that new game that just came out, Fallen Order, So this is a minor spoiler for anyone who didn't play the game. So in the game, there's 2 Inquisitors in there. I believe it's like second sister or something. And what happened was the Darth Vader captured her and tortured her for days until finally she broke and there was nothing inside her but hatred, and she became an Inquisitor. Like that's how he turned them, just by like tying him up to a fucking bed and just torturing them.
Yep.
Dude, it was awful. And to make it worse was her master turned her in. Like when Order 66 happened, her and her master escaped, and Vader caught the master, and she bargained. She gave up her student in order to survive. So he, like, dude, can you imagine your master turning you in just to say, oh, it was brutal, dude. And then Vader kills her at the end. Like the Inquisitor. No, the Inquisitor. The one he turned. Yeah, dude. It was dark as fuck, man.
This is on the game?
This is in the game. That shit was fucking, dude. Here, I'll pull it up, dude. Like I'll pull it up right now.
And I think we talked one time. You said you didn't want to see a Vader movie. Hell, if that, I want to see a Vader movie.
No, I want to see a Vader movie. It has to be done right. Fallen Order. Vader kills Inquisitor or whatever it's called. 37 minutes. Good Lord. Okay, this should be it. So let me put this up here. Should be this one. But this is the Inquisitor. Can you guys hear the audio?
Barely.
Let me know if you guys can hear the audio.
It's real low.
I got it up as high as I possibly can, but so this is the master, and she turns in her Inquisitor, which is her, and she becomes second sister. This shit is some sinister shit, man. I'm so getting copyright strike for this, but it's fine. This shit is some evil shit, bro. You hear it better?
I hear a little bit better.
No audio? Hold on. He's saying no audio. Let me stop this. I think I have to hit something. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me trash that. Share. There we go. Share audio. Duh. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. Okay. We're back. Okay. Now everybody should hear the audio. So, okay.
To either feed it or fight it.
This is some sinister shit, though.
The Holocron.
Who's that guy?
That's the Jedi that escaped. His Padawan. His master was killed during Order 66. That's the character you play.
It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over.
This was some sad shit, man.
That is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
Watch this shit, man.
I've carried so much hate for you.
This is like a damn nightmare. There it is. He's just fucking crushing her right now, dude, with his fucking force.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
He jumped down.
Yeah, he's dude, just about pissed my pants. You hear her bones cracking?
Avenge us! Run!
But she was the master.
You would be wise to surrender.
The girl kneeling was the master.
Probably.
Yeah, but that's pretty much, dude. It's fucking
The girl
insane.
that was-
So
Kneeling down was the master.
the one he threw, the black woman, that was the master, and Vader had her captured, and she turned in her Padawan to escape, and then Vader tortured her Padawan to become the Inquisitor, and then as you can see, Vader just fucking killed her like she was nothing. So super chat came in from Valhalla Erickson, who writes, "If the reports are true, then I believe this sequel trilogy broke Daisy Ridley." I don't know, man. I'm not following that shit right now. I'm not trying to be rude. No offense. No, not trying to be rude. I have one day, less than 24 hours until I see this movie. So I'm trying to avoid anything that could possibly be spoilers. Okay. I already know that it's getting bad reviews and whatnot. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not looking to see what Daisy really did or what broke Daisy really. She knew what she was doing when she signed on. I don't know what to tell you, man. She got paid. I don't feel sorry for anybody, you know? Yeah, so I don't know what the reports are. I don't know. I will dive into the report when that comes out after I watch the movie, man. What about you, Danny?
I agree with you, man. I sure don't feel sorry for her. I'm sure she got excess of 6 figures. So cry me a river.
Yeah. Cry me a river all the way to your bank. Yeah, I don't care. I like Daisy Ridley. That's fine, but that doesn't bother me. Like, oh, it broke her. Just like Daniel Craig, the last Bond movie broke him. You know, it's like, yeah, but guess what? He came back and did another one. You know, and if it wasn't for Star
her one, she gonna do another one too.
Yeah. Ain't nobody like nobody would know her name if it was Star Wars. So yeah, I don't care.
So true.
She can cry me a river for all she wants. I have mad respect for her. I love the Rey character, but I'm not gonna sit there and cry, oh boo hoo, that you got paid millions of dollars to act in a fucking movie. You know, so boo hoo, man.
Like you said the other day, as long as they're not threatening her or stalking her, I don't want that for anybody.
Yeah,
there's that. But just like reading the paper or reading the critics or reading bad reviews, oh man.
So we pretty much talked about everything Mandalorian. If anybody has anything else they want to talk about Mandalorian, they can go ahead and send in a super chat. We'll go back to it. But I want to talk to you for a little bit. So I woke up. Well, actually, this happened right before you got off last night, and I seen that it had like 50-some% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I did a video, and I haven't uploaded the video yet, and I'm like, oh man, this is a saga film. You know, Solo has a better record than this, right? Well, I went back and I did some deep research after I did that video. You're not having a heart attack, are you?
No, my shoulder.
Oh,
no, we good.
Because if anybody's gonna have a heart attack, it's gonna be my fat ass.
Hey, I ain't trying you, bro.
But
you know, man, I tell you, my PT test, man. 2 days later, and I'm still feeling that crap.
I jumped back on my diet, so I'm trying to get healthy again. But what I was saying was I went back and I looked at all the Rotten Tomatoes scores for all the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Guess what movie has the lowest?
Recent movie, the sequels you're talking about?
Out of all the saga films.
I say Return of the Jedi.
Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace has 52%, I believe. Here, I'll actually even pull it up on here, and we can go look at it, guys. We're gonna go look at the shit right now. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier. I don't count Clone Wars movie because it's really part of the show, but
I like the Phantom Menace.
So do I. So that's why I'm not getting so worried about the bad reviews for Rise of Skywalker, because I actually like. Okay, so right here you can see Revenge of the Sith 80%, Phantom Menace 53%, Attack of the Clones 65%, A New Hope 93%, Return of the Jedi 82%, Empire 94%. We don't talk about the Clone Wars, so that don't count. And then, Force Awakens and Last Jedi both got high 90s or pretty low 90s.
91%. I'm shocked.
What?
Last Jedi got 91%. I'm shocked.
90, dude, Last Jedi is a good movie. You might not like it, but technically, when you go by script, acting, and the different layers that it has, it's a fantastic movie. You might not like with the choices that they made, but if you look at it in terms of technical, it's a good ass fucking movie. And I think that's why this movie is getting such low ratings, is because all the critics that love The Last Jedi, J.J. Abrams pretty much came in and said, "Fuck you! We're changing everything back." So that's what I think the thing is right there. So,
well, I think someone in the discussion I was talking, they say J.J. Abrams is known for his lighting and all kind of special effects, that kind of stuff, but really not known for substance. So maybe
that's true. That's very true, actually.
So maybe that's what's affecting the Rotten Tomato score.
I watched Christian Harloff's video today, and he's one of the two people that they're the only ones I care about. And Harloff said, "Is this a good movie? No. But did he have fun?" He said, "Yes." He said he had fun with it. He saw it twice already. And he said he'd rather watch this movie 1,000,000 times than ever watch Last Jedi again. Okay. So if you're not a fan of Last Jedi, I think you're going to enjoy it. He said it's nonstop action all the way through. And like I said in my video today, if I can go in tomorrow and just have fun and try not to overthink it, I think I'm going to be happy with it.
I was really excited, and I can't say I'm not excited, but after hearing, and I know you don't put much of stock in, but after hearing Tyrone, I was a little scared. I'm not scared, concerned. So I'm hoping tomorrow I go there and just like, well, Tyrone, you were wrong.
I heard from everybody I've heard from said the same thing. The first hour is very, very sloppy. Very sloppy. I think Jeremy John's review was the best that I've seen, because he's like, "Oh, we got to go over here and do something." And then they're like, "Oh, well, here it is." It's like they don't have to work for anything. It's like the answers just show up, and it's like, "Oh, you got to go here. Oh, you got to go here. Oh, you got to go here."
Yeah, one word I heard used a lot was Mary Sue. They says,
"Oh, get the fuck out of here with that goddamn Mary Sue, man."
I'm not saying I'm saying that. I'm saying what I heard. I heard that terminology used quite often.
Did Tyrone say that?
Yeah, him and some more.
Then I don't want to watch nothing he does. Then I don't want to watch anything he does, because he doesn't know what the definition of Mary Sue is. That's Tyrone Magnus hearing other people saying it, so he uses it. That's what it is. It's yeah. You know what a bandwagon rider is? I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, right? But now Buffalo's in the Buffalo's in the playoffs now, so everybody's wearing Buffalo Bills merchandise. Where the fuck were they for the past 30 years when we've been losing? So now everybody hears Mary Sue, so everybody jumping on that Mary Sue bandwagon. So I don't want to hear that fucking Mary Sue shit. Now, if I come out of the movie tomorrow and they don't explain shit, I will be the first person to say, but Mary Sue, she is not a Mary Sue, man. Grace Randolph is an idiot too, Chris. Grace Randolph is a fucking. It's like, here's my impression of Grace Randolph. A lot of stuff happened today, and I don't know. We got to start talking about what's happening with this franchise. Yeah, fuck Grace Randolph. She's like, yeah. That's what I think about Grace Randolph. That's what I think about Grace Randolph. It's okay for them not to like the movie. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because there's a good possibility tomorrow that I'll be in front of this camera going, "Guys, this movie sucks donkey nuts," But I'm sorry, it's like, try to have educated verbalage when you explain stuff, you know. Just don't use the old Mary Sue this and Mary Sue that, because that's just shit, man. Well, I'm glad you guys love brain dead people. Okay, you guys can love Grace Randolph. Okay, you know, yeah, you guys can love her if you want to. That's just fine. Oh, we got Matt in the chat. Matt, when are we gonna go see the movie? When are we gonna go see the movie, Matt? That's Jimmy. Jimmy, if you're happy. I lay pipe with Grace Randolph. I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what lead pipe means?
I think I know what it means. I just don't want to acknowledge what it means. Right now, he heads off on Christmas. I'm taking Autumn's mom to go see it on Christmas morning. So if you want in, just let me know. Just let me know about that clone thing, Rob. Good Grace. Dude, it's so easy to do a Grace Randolph impression. I don't want to hear what Chris Duckman has to say either. I hate to say this, but Chris Duckman's boring. He talks like this. So I just got back from seeing Rise of Skywalker. And I have to tell you, I kind of left the movie not so impressed. You know, that's the way he does all of his reviews. You know, like I just saw Pokemon, the first movie, and I have to tell you that I'm an anime fan, but you know, there's just something about this. Yeah, I can't watch Duckman, dude. He puts me to sleep. He puts me to sleep faster than Solo, the Star Wars story. Jeremy Johns had the best review because it's fast paced, man. Jeremy Johns, I got to go watch Tyrone Magnus, but I swear to God, if he says Mary Sue one time, I'm out.
He didn't say she was. He just used the terminology. That's why I'm telling you. His review was totally no spoiler. He didn't give nothing away. Says,
how long is his review?
Like 9 minutes.
I
sent you the link.
I know you sent it. I've just been hesitant not to watch it. Because like I said, there's only like when it comes to these type of movies, there's only a couple people I actually care to see what they think. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Emergency Awesome probably did have the best review because Emergency Awesome looks at it through. Are you on your damn phone again, Danny?
I am not.
Danny, I see your comment.
I had to acknowledge that guy, man. He gave me some props.
Man, you don't need to acknowledge anything. I'm the host.
I apologize.
Come on, Danny. I got you 1,000 subscribers, so at least make the show go flowing.
Hey, man. Robert Storms and Shaun Stackhouse last night, I owe them some props, man. I was struggling with getting my 1,000. They did it for me. I appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
Thank you.
Christopher sent me a Regal card last night in the mail, so I used that to buy 2 tickets for Star Wars on Friday, so that's good.
You going to the IMAX?
Friday night I'm going to the IMAX. I'm going to
my daughter lives in Georgia, and there's a theater that has like recliners in there, bring the food to you.
That's I want
to go to that one.
That's the one I'm doing on Friday night. So
man, I'm envious of you, man. I've never done that before.
It's not all. The seats are fantastic, but when I go to the movies, I don't eat anything because I want to enjoy the movie. So like I don't do the whole eating thing. They have a tray, but the chairs,
yeah,
dude, fucking chairs are just amazing.
I guarantee you that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's just amazing. You don't have no theaters like that around you?
I live in a little small town. You ever heard of Sumter, South Carolina?
Nah.
It's Sharp Forest base is the big thing here. It's kind of like the blood life of the community.
Why don't you travel a little bit? Why because
the next neighbor town is Florence, but I mean it's just easier that way. I want to get back to the reviews. I want to try. If I don't get with you now, I'm gonna be sending some stuff and probably get on there with. If I go to Florence, it's like almost an hour drive back. So I may see it. I may go up there a second time because it's a little nicer theater. And sometimes too, I like the different crowds to see they're gonna. So when I go the first night, I have a more energetic crowd. When I go like the second, third, fourth night, and it's kind of like this more casual fan. So like going with the
I'm just letting everybody know ahead of time. I'm probably not going to be streaming a lot this week. And this is the reason, because I'm probably going to go see the movie every day after work. So I probably won't be coming home till like 3 a.m. every day. So, so I don't know, because Christmas is on Wednesday.
Yep.
So I'm going Wednesday morning with my mother-in-law. So if Matthew has off, I'm probably going to take him that morning. And so I'm going to see it tomorrow, twice on Friday. I'm going to try like a motherfucker to see it 3 times on Friday. I have no idea if I can, because I bought tickets for a 10 o'clock showing. So me and Holly's going on Friday morning.
Our theaters are open that early on Fridays.
Well, the theaters around here do it just for special occasions, for like Star Wars. So I'm gonna go see the 10 o'clock showing, but I have to pick Autumn up at 4. So the movie's about 2 hours. So maybe I can drop Holly off and come back and see it again. But that's gonna depend if I really like the movie.
Yeah.
You know, like if it's like Force Awakens where it's fun and like have fun with it, then I'll probably be like, yeah, I'll go see it like 3 times that day. But I don't know, man. You know, so I don't know. But I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm ready for what the hell going on, so I can discuss. Be like, I like this. All this listening to other people is like it's torture.
The one thing this
is almost as bad as waiting on Endgame. Not quite as bad, but it's almost as bad now.
To me, it's worse than waiting for Endgame. Like Endgame to me, it was like, okay, we got Endgame coming. Star Wars means more to me than Marvel does. So
I mean, there's a picture in the hype, not how much you care about one thing. But when I first learned it was 3 hours, I was like, oh man, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Then different pieces and look at different glimpses, and then hearing what's gonna happen in some aspects of it. And it was just, I mean, I bought my tickets probably about 2 weeks. I've never bought tickets that early.
So, I try to buy them like a month ahead of time, but yeah, just dude, I today for me as a fan, this is my Christmas Eve, and tomorrow is my Christmas. You know, like I'm tempted to watch Force Awakens and Last Jedi as a double feature tonight, because tonight will be the last night. And Ken Knapsack said, or Joseph Scrimshaw and Ken Knapsack said this on their podcast the other day. Like, if you watch Last Jedi and Force Awakens this week, this is the very last time you'll ever be able to watch them without knowing what's going to happen. Because once you watch Rise of Skywalker, whether it's good or bad,
you're not going to watch those.
It's gonna change your opinion of those movies. So, and I love Last Jedi, and if they're really gonna change everything that Rian Johnson did, I want to watch it one more time without getting pissed off. You know,
I might watch it tonight before I go to bed.
Let's watch it together. Here, I'll put it on. No, I don't want to get. I'll actually get suspended for that. Are you going to beat your Force Awakens record and see it a lot of times? It depends if it's good, man. You know, Force Awakens, I think that's good, man. I think Force Awakens is probably the funnest Star Wars movie to watch. I'm talking about in terms of fun, you know, not the best, but the fun. But yeah, I really want to go back and rewatch Force Awakens and Last Jedi tonight.
I'm gravitating toward prequels. I like prequels better, the best out of all the trilogies.
You ain't got nothing running on your computer, do you? Because you're very robotic right now.
No,
your audio is really robotic. It has nothing to do with you moving your thing. It's just I don't know.
I don't know.
It's still a little robotic. Mr. Roboto.
Audio, Mr.
It's not your audio. It's whatever's going on your computer.
I don't know what it could be. I could jump out and jump back in.
Yeah, try jumping out and try jumping back in. Your friend is a cyborg. What did Matthew say? Are you going? Oh, yeah. I'm going to try. Disconnect things from your internet like a phone. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, try. Last night's live stream was good, man. We had like 100 and something people watching, man. Probably if I didn't type it Mandalorian, we probably would get a little more people watching. But, I mean, it is what it is. You guys hit that like button. That'd be really good. I'm just waiting for him to come back in. Let's see. How you doing?
Better?
Now I can't hear you at all. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah, don't mess with it. You sound fine.
All right.
It's probably just the internet thing or whatever. But yeah, you're coming in clear now. Someone said you sounded like a robot. Well, stop singing, and it's going robotic again. But I don't know. Just don't worry about
Lord.
it. Just let it go through. It's probably an internet problem. If it's that cold where you're at, it might just be something in the air.
Yeah, it's 22 and cold. So I told my wife to cut the heater. It's on. It's doing the best it can. Well, they got to do better. I'm freaking cold.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? What else are we gonna talk about, man? I don't want to end the stream yet. Well, first of all, if you guys haven't hit the like button, we only got 35 likes. Let's hit that like button.
How many people on?
We got 47 people watching. So yeah, I wish Lucifer was around. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Shaun sent me a link of a couple of his equipment that he got. I'm like, dude, I gotta get that equipment, man. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna set up this fucking room for Adam tomorrow. Like, I don't know if I'm just gonna put him next to me and we're gonna stream off of one camera, or we're gonna do multi cameras. I don't know. I haven't decided that yet.
I like you hear that double camera. I like how you keep turning angles. That's pretty cool.
That's what I was thinking I was going to do. I was trying to set up because I want to do it through StreamYard though, and the only way I can do double camera on StreamYard is if if I use OBS, but then the audio won't match my mouth, so it's fucking weird. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I got OBX on here, but it's just that's just like.
Yeah, I wish I had like $260 and I can pay for StreamYards for a whole year because the premium service gives you more options to do. Yeah. One thing that I seen Shaun do in his video today, he put a donation for his PayPal in there. So I think I might start putting a link for my PayPal. So if people want to donate through my PayPal, they can donate through my PayPal too.
Yeah, he told me that too. He told me how to put my videos on a playlist to get hours.
Yeah,
start doing that today.
Yeah,
I'm where next 8,000 hours. I thought I was just kicking my ass now. I'll tell you if it ain't one thing or something else.
Yeah. Dude, your audio just sounds horrible, my friend. I don't know. Don't mess with your mic. Well, we'll try unplugging it and plug it back in. Your mic. And then I'll just go to my camera. So while he's doing that, guys. You good?
Is it better now? Does it sound?
Yeah, it sounds great right now.
I won't move. I won't do nothing else but just sit here like I am now.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it sounds really good right now. Maybe it was just like a little twitch in the wires. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Any news on the Copa shit? No, I haven't heard anything from the Copa shit. I'm not gonna poke the bear with that shit either.
Hey, I talked to Shaun. He doesn't seem worried at all.
A lot of people don't seem worried, so I'm not gonna worry about it until there's something to worry about. You know.
Yeah.
I have not eaten since yesterday at 6 o'clock.
Oh my Lord! I know you starving.
No, I'm juice fasting, man. I went down to the supermarket today, bought like $30 of fruits and vegetables, and I just juiced all day. That's all I did was juice, man. And I'm gonna try like a but dude, I'm not gonna lie, I am fucking hyper as fuck right now. It's
something called the 10-day purge or something. We eat all green stuff.
Yeah,
we got that. We got this place where I live at called Johnny's Garden, and you just tell them I'm on day 1, day 2, day 5, whatever. They automatically make it up for you. I forgot how much. What 3 servings what I usually get, but I did it for 10 days and I lost like 20 pounds, and that's all I did.
Oh yeah, dude, I can lose about 10 to 15 pounds a week just juicing. Like back in the day,
I like juicing, but it's so nasty to clean that machine every morning.
Oh, dude, it is, man. That's the worst part because I juice when I get home. So the reason why I live stream so late is because I have to make the juice, clean the machine, and drink the juice and stuff. But dude, because my blood pressure is really high. Okay, and people at work are like, you need to go to a doctor. You're going to have a stroke. I'm like, I don't need to go to a doctor. I'm like, I had high blood pressure before. I started juicing, and I corrected everything. Like, all of it went to normal. I'm like, I just need to do it again. So I've been juicing every day this week. I went to a juice fast today. Coffee. This is the second coffee I had today. I even stopped drinking a lot of coffee today. And, dude, like right now, I'm alert. I'm awake. My body feels good. And I'm thinking about just going vegetarian, man.
Oh, hell no.
I'm thinking about it, man. I'm really thinking about it, man.
More power to you, Bo. But I'm a carnivore, buddy. I gotta have the protein.
Well, right now the only meat I eat is like chicken breasts on my sandwiches for lunch. But I'm thinking about like maybe substituting that for something.
Man, I got a coworker, my lieutenant. He's Mr. Goodbody, but he doesn't eat chicken. He doesn't eat pork, and he doesn't eat beef. The only kind of meat he eats is turkey
and fish,
rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. So you won't eat chicken, but you eat a goddamn snake?
Yep, and a certain kind of it got to be a whiting fish, and he eat like shrimp because it's hard as hell trying to go to restaurants for lunch and trying to accommodate him, or if we cook out, you got to always bring turkey, man. But he's a strict, but man, he's Mr. Goodbody. He's fit.
I can't eat seafood, man. I can't. It all tastes the same to me. I can't do it, man.
I'm a shrimp lover. I can eat shrimp all day.
I mean, if I had to eat anything seafood, shrimp is the one thing I could eat. You know, but like I can't eat fish or anything like that.
Living in Florida, I think that'd be one of the main.
Everybody does. I can't, man.
Don't care for it.
Nah, I think it's because as a kid, my dad always forced us to eat it. So, you know, when you grow up, you don't want to eat what you were forced to eat, you know?
I understand that because my grandma forced me to eat all kind of pig parts. I know.
Yeah, just nah, man. I'm very picky. I might be fat, but I'm picky to what I eat.
One question off topic like we're doing now. Are you close to Okeechobee?
I'm about an hour away from Okeechobee.
Because, man, that's all the people down here in South Carolina, they always flock to Okeechobee because you can catch like 300 fish. Like now you can only catch like 30.
And they need to show me because every time me and my dad and brother go there, we don't catch a goddamn thing.
Man, I got deputies, other cops. They go there every year. I mean, they come back with coolers.
And I think it might be the bait my dad's using because we don't catch a goddamn thing.
Yeah. One. I think you can do 100 fish per person. Here in South Carolina, you can do 35, I think, for the game war now.
Yeah, I don't catch a goddamn thing. We go there every once in a while. Last time we went, we didn't catch nothing. We were there for like 2 days.
Man, I fish every summer with a pontoon boat.
Oh, you lucky. I want a pontoon boat so bad. Star Wars talk with fishing.
But man, I'm ready. I'm counting down to 6:30. I went a couple months ago. My ex-daughter, sure, yeah, sure. I didn't think she's ready to go too. My son-in-law, he's a big fan. He loves the Sith. His whole house is like Sith. That
really
got it all over the doggone his garage, everything. I think his name is Darth R or something, but
man, dude, your mic is doing that shit again, bro. It can't be your mic. It has to be something with your computer. I don't know, man. I don't think it's your connection. I don't think it's his connection, guys. But while he's fixing that, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, I think it might be his internet connection. You hear me okay, Danny? Yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe the weather is affecting your internet connection or something.
I don't know.
Because any other day it sounds pretty clear. Like yesterday, it was robotic for like 5 minutes, and that was it. Now it's like almost every time.
Is the robotic still now?
Yeah, it's still doing it. It's like really bad too. It's like I can. It's like this. It's like I like that's what it's like. It's like real robotic, man. It's weird, and I can't even tell you what it could be. The only thing I can think of is possibly internet. I don't think it's your mic, my friend. No, it ain't. It still sounds the same. It ain't his mic, guys, because
Is this better?
For now, say something.
Is this better? Can you hear me now?
It's still robotic, man. It's not your mic, dude. It's not your mic. You can check that thing all day long. It's the signal going through. It's the internet or the wire or something. Tell him to restart his router. That might work, actually. Can you do that, Danny? I lost Danny, guys. So I don't know what happened. So yeah, one man show, guys. So how you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Huh? You guys doing okay? So I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. It was after 12 o'clock. Holy crap. Man, we didn't make no super chats today. You there? No, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone, man. We are fine, bud. That's good. What up, Dion? Oh, D, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what going on with Danny. I'm just waiting. I'm going through the moments right now, guys. Danny became a snap victim. What's up, DJ? So I don't know what to talk about right now. You still ain't beat that fucking game? I'm about to play Luigi's Mansion 3 in a little bit. Either that or I'm going to go out and play fucking Ghosts and Goblins. Did you guys see my live stream of Ghosts and Goblins? That fucking game, about want to break that fucking thing. Fucking one of the hardest games I ever played. All right, looks like Danny might be back. Hold on a second. Yeah?
Is this better?
So far.
All right, we'll roll with it. If it acts up again, then I don't know what else to do. I may have to call it.
So yeah, if it does it again, we'll just call it. But someone said you might have to restart your router. But so far, it sounds okay as of right now.
I just unplugged the cords from the Ethernet from the wall and the computer and switched them around. So maybe that'll.
You don't know what kind of computer or how many, like, you don't know the technical stuff with your computer, do you? Like how many RAMs you have or anything?
I don't know how many RAMs. I know it's Hewlett Packard, brand new. We bought this crap 6 months ago.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's brand new. If it doesn't have the RAM and stuff, then because you can buy a brand new computer and it still not be good. Because like for instance, my computer is 8 gigs of RAM, and that's not even good. I need to get at least 16 gigs. So I'm gonna have to get me a new computer or upgrade my RAM or something. But to do what we do, we need at least, just what Christopher says. You need at least 8 to 16 gigs of RAM. I got the bare minimum, so I need at least 16. So, yeah, if you get a chance, find out how much RAM you got. Because if you have 4 gigs of RAM, dude, that will explain all of our problems. Instead of you spending all this money on equipment, we'll know exactly what the problem is. But yeah, because because a lot of times my stuff isn't clear and whatnot. It's because my 8 gigs of RAM is being used pretty much all. So I need to get to a 16 gig RAM or get another computer or something. I would like to get higher than that if I can, but yeah, just in order to stream, it puts a lot of stress on your computer.
Yeah.
My last computer was a laptop. It had 4 gigs of RAM. Dude, my live streams were horrendous, man. Yeah, most home computers have 4 to 6 gigs of RAM. I see it every day at work. Yeah, so mine has 8. So whenever you get free time, Danny, just look. Go through your settings or look in the back of your computer and just see how many gigs of RAM is back there. Not your hard drive, your RAM.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, so I'm trying to upgrade mine to 16 gig, but I don't know how to do any of that.
Have you seen that new show? It's not Star Wars related, but it's on Netflix. Like Six Gun or something. I think's the name of it.
Um,
And it stars Ryan Reynolds.
It's not a show, it's a movie.
Okay, I just saw the preview today, and I was like, that might be pretty good.
I heard it's trash, but I want to watch it. Though. I want to watch it. Christopher says, go to settings and go to about, and it will tell you.
Settings and about.
Yeah. And it'll tell you what you have. I hope you don't have 4 gigs for hard drive space. No, I have like higher up hard drive space, but I have 8 gigs of RAM. So I still got to try to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get Adam in this stream tomorrow. I still haven't figured that one out, Scott.
Adam's gonna be hyped, buddy. He was hyped the last.
I just hope he doesn't start crying real loud next to me.
Boy,
Oh no, not Ray! No. Like, come on, Adam, don't do that to me right now. I'm gonna pull him to the side and Adam.
Yeah, Adam is hyped, buddy.
Fucking Ghosts and Goblins, man. Fuck that damn game. I cannot get to the 3rd level of that game for shit. Yeah, Chris says system, about, I think. Or settings, system, about. And I'll tell you where it's at.
All right. Appreciate it, Christopher.
And then when you look it up, just let us know and we can go from there. I'm going to look up mine real quick. I know mine's 4 or mine's 8.
Let me go 1 minute and I'll be right back.
All right. And we lost Danny, guys. So we're back. So what you guys doing, man? You guys, what Adam is that extreme in theater? Adam is really extreme in theater. Ask Matthew. Matthew's in the chat. Ask Matt. Matt sat next to him during Infinity War. And what else did Matt sit in from? And I think one of the Star Wars movies. I'm not sure. But Matt was right next to him. Matt's like, Jesus. Blowing hookers. What? Blowing hookers? Oh, man. Hey, we got 41 likes. Do you think Zach Pope, Rob, what? Do you watch? I don't even know what the fuck that is, man. Rob, the 20th century made you soft in gaming. No, that fucking shit was hard. Did you guys see that video? You still working?
That's the problem. Only got 4.
Do you really? Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. So the good news is there's good and there's bad news. Where'd you get your computer from?
I think off the Walmart site.
So if you take it to Best Buy, RAM isn't that expensive. It's pretty cheap. But you got to find out if you can upgrade your computer because some computers won't let you upgrade. Like mine, I can't upgrade mine. I have to put like an external attachment in order to upgrade it.
I got the all-in-one. I don't have.
Dude, I'm computer stupid. I don't even know what that means.
I don't have a tree. It's everything's in the screen.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. No, you can't upgrade that, I don't think. So yeah, that's been your problem this whole time, my friend. But yeah, I'm trying to add RAM to mine, but like so because mine doesn't have a slot to add more RAM. So I would have to buy an extension to add more RAM. So, once I do that, I love you, Danny. But once I get this show going, you're going to have to upgrade RAM because I'm going to try to make these shows more professional. So, yeah.
I understand, bro.
I'll
look into it tomorrow and see if I can do some more, add some more RAM to it.
Yeah.
Then whenever I get able, I have to upgrade. If I still want to do it.
Well, like I'm in the same boat as you right now. I got 8 gigs. You got 4. So mine, like I'm in the same boat. I got to upgrade mine somehow.
Yeah.
Because what it is the RAM makes it the processors, what makes it fast, So if you're constantly, pixelating and stuff like that, that's all because of our fucking RAM.
They had 4 RAM and 3.75 is currently being used. when I checked.
Oh shit. Shit, that's not good. That means like 75, 80, no, 85% of your RAM is being used just to stream. So that's not good, man. Let me look at mine right now because let me see how much is being used on mine right now. Settings, system, about. So mine has 8 gigs of RAM installed. It doesn't tell me how much I have got used. I don't even know where I even go to find that out. Where do you go to see how much is being used?
Mine was showing it right under there. Whenever I went to setting, it had RAMs, and it had 3.75 in parentheses currently being used.
Oh, mine doesn't even say that. Mine just tells me how much I got. Oh, that fucking sucks.
Well, I got a friend that works at Best Buy, so maybe he can hook me up or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, because I need the same thing too, man. It means you want to process it now, and it will take you there now. Yeah, instantly. Yeah, and it'll also help me out because it'll make my rendering and stuff working on my computer faster. So, yeah. And to troll Robert, Rob, how do you pimp a butterfly? I don't even know what the fuck that means. I mean, I guess if no one's gonna ask any more questions, we'd probably just call it a night. I mean, pretty lackluster night to be honest with you. I don't know what happened to Shaun.
I don't either. I text him, but DM'd him and he never responded, so something must happen. When I talked to him last time, he said he was going on vacation, so I don't know whether he left today or not.
Hold on. He's in another discussion, and I'm messaging him now. I mean, if he doesn't get on, I'm probably just going to end the night because we pretty much talked about everything we want to talk about.
Yes, sir. Very, very pleased with the Mandalorian's direction. I hope.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
Is the next one is Friday or is it
next week, the 27th?
Yeah. Somebody told me Sunday. I said, that ain't right.
No, they released it earlier today or this week because they wanted not interfere with Rise of Skywalker. So
yeah, well, I thought Shaun told me they were going to do 8 on Sunday. I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, the 27th, which is next Friday, I believe.
Good deal.
Let me look up my calendar just to make sure.
Yeah, it's next Friday.
Yeah,
because I'll be off.
Oh, you're lucky. I got to go back to. Oh, I don't want to say where I got to go back to.
Well, we got 4 days off for Christmas. Well, 3 days, and I took the 4th off. So.
Oh, you're lucky, man. You know how many days I get off for Christmas? 1.
That's the world we in, Bubba.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's a paycheck, so it is what it is. Yeah. I just gotta. I'm gonna use that money to build the damn channel. You know.
Before I made rank, I used to work Christmas, New Year's. That's the worst time of Thanksgiving.
Well, the good thing for me this year is Christmas Eve. I work early shift, so I get off at 7 o'clock. So I have Christmas Eve night for myself. Then I have all Christmas Day, and then Thursday is my regular day off, so I'm off on Thursday. So I got a nice little Christmas vacation there.
Yeah, you lucked out on that.
Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, I can't complain. It's gonna be hell this week though, because
last minute people.
Yep, last minute people coming in retail, dude. It's awful. It's awful. But I only had to work 4 days this week because I requested off Friday for Star Wars. So
good deal.
So that's good. Feel sorry for the people I work with, but damn, I work all day and night on Christmas Eve. Well, I've done that for many years. So welcome to the workforce, my friend.
Yep. I work night shift, man. Got to sleep on Christmas Day and work Christmas night. That totally sucks.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the way it was when I worked night shift. I had to work Christmas Eve and Christmas night, man. It sucks.
Night shift. Oh God, that sucks.
We got what happened to you, man?
What's going on, guys? I actually got stuck on a phone call.
Oh. So we found out why Danny's mic and stuff keeps being robotic and glitching out.
Skynet.
Well, no, he only has 4 gigs of RAM in his computer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and remedy that. I'm gonna try and hit Best Buy this weekend. It might be a Christmas present if it's doable to my computer. I got the all-in-one, so I don't know whether it's doable or not.
Should be.
Yeah, you might have to just. Can you remove your? He should be able to remove his RAM and put another one in, right?
Yeah, because I mean, it's the same theory. Like if a stick goes bad, you would be able to replace it. You might just go up and like take your model number up to Best Buy and talk to Geek Squad. I recommend them normally, but it'd probably be a lot simpler since it's an all-in-one. They'd probably be able to upgrade it for you.
I might do that.
I got an 8. I got to try to upgrade mine to 16.
How
Yeah.
expensive is RAM, Shaun? How expensive is RAM?
It just depends on what DDR form you have. But so what do you want to go up to?
I got 4 now, so if I can get 16, I'm gonna be happy.
Okay.
You should be set with 16.
It just depends on like every computer has the motherboard has limitation of what it can go up. So if you could go up to 16, you might be looking at I don't know, like it's really hard to depending on the type of RAM you take, but you might be looking at like $80 to $100.
Yeah, I think mine's like 70 or something to get 16 on mine.
I can swing that.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's cheaper than going out and buying a new computer, which I did think about doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I was thinking about.
I don't know if it was a problem. I would have got the one when I originally ordered this one off the Walmart.
Dude, I don't buy computers from Walmart, man. I don't. I bought my laptop from Walmart, and dude, it was awful trying to work with that thing. Trying to do this sort of stuff with a Walmart computer, it can't work. You can't go to Best Buy, and everybody keeps telling me the best is get one custom made, but I don't know anything about computers, so I don't even know what to ask for. So I just try to look for the best I can possibly find in the circumstances.
Mine's a Frankenstein computer, man. It was an old, well, not old, but it was a company computer. It was like one of the workstations in a tech type of company, and so it came like with a lot of top of the line, like motherboard, the CPU, and stuff like that, and my friend taught me a little bit about computers, so I've just been kind of adding more like hard drives and what have you into it. So and it's great. It's great. I could use maybe a few more USB ports because of everything that I have to have plugged into it, but other than that, I have no complaints.
Yeah, USB extenders, man, or the little bricks that have all the USB ports. That's what I got.
Yeah, I've been looking at one of those.
So I was talking to you earlier about, right, like, can you run 2 cameras on StreamYard? So I did what you told me. I ran one off Firefox and one off Chrome. It worked.
I figured it might.
The problem is, though, the microphones echo.
Well, you got to turn the microphones off on.
I muted it off I took the Firefox one and muted the microphones. Still had the echo. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I can even put it on there and show you right now. Maybe it just echoes on my end. So hey, this will be a good little test. But here, I'm gonna hook up this camera and let's see if it works. But I don't know. But yeah, I tested. I'm like, let me see if this fucking works, because it was a brilliant idea. Okay, let me see if this works. I'm not a big fan of Firefox, though.
I hear that.
It's better than Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is just awful.
Oh, I know.
You can't do a damn thing on Internet Explorer. All right. Let's see if this even lets me go in. Okay. Oh, I'm all right. So Because if I can get this thing working. Okay, so I'm gonna mute the audio. The camera, I'm going to. Well, first of all, I gotta fix that.
There should be in your webcam like the software for the Logitech, there should be something in there to where you tell it not to actually use the webcam microphone.
What, in the webcam settings?
Yeah, like in the actual if you install the Logitech driver and go into the 'cause I actually went in and I changed my color settings earlier, and I saw the microphone setting to turn it on and turn it off.
Okay, I'm in the settings now. Let me see if I can find it. General, quick capture, microphone level input up. I'll just put that down anyway. Okay, let's see if this works.
Okay.
This is probably gonna put a big ass fucking strain on my computer too. But
you got
all
what
right.
you have to do.
All right, tell me if this. See, you hear it?
Not really.
You don't hear an echo?
No.
No, maybe it's just this end. I'm not talking twice.
No, I don't hear you twice.
See, now I hear you too.
You hear me twice?
Yeah, I hear everything twice.
So okay, it has to be a setting in the webcam, because I hear you just fine.
Well, if it's only coming from my end, then I don't need to wear the headphones tomorrow. We can just talk. Me and Adam just talk. But
that's true.
I can hear you fine, but like it's a little delay.
Now people in the chat are saying there's no. They're saying it's okay. Lex is trolling me.
Yeah, I think like
It's a little half a second delay, look like to me.
If you set it up for like both of you guys to do your conversation tomorrow, I without the headphones, you'll be fine, because you won't have any like remote guests. So
Yeah,
I think that'd be good.
Yeah, I think for some, I don't know how, because I got it muted. I don't know why it's picking it up like that.
Are you plugged your headphones? Are you plugged into your Yeti, or are you plugged into like your computer?
I'm plugged into my Yeti.
That might be
maybe
why.
that's all right. Let me try this. Hello?
Yeah.
I don't hear a fucking thing.
You don't hear anything?
Virtual desktop. Anything?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you just fine.
Nothing there. I went full Danny, guys. I went full Danny. Danny's like, you can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Trying to get back to that scene on Mandalorian, because I think I'm right. But I'm listening to you.
Anything?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Hold on, I'm getting this. I'm getting this. Trying to get this shit set up for tomorrow.
Yep.
Come on. I'm pushing my computer. Okay. So anything? You guys hear me? No?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you well.
Okay, say something.
Is your headphone volume up?
I hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to go into StreamYards and actually click what audio I needed.
Oh yeah, you had to select the source. So is it echoing
Yeah.
for you?
No, it's not echoing no more.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So that I mean that's great. That's weird. Am I robotic? It looks like this camera is robotic, but that could be because I got so much shit going on trying to get it to work.
Yeah. So like tomorrow you don't pull in like two other people and
It's a
Yeah.
serious delay, and the screen to the left looks kind of blurry.
Yeah,
Screen to the
this
right
one.
looks clear.
yeah.
This one. Yeah. But I also got 2 web browsers going and 2 other people in the chat, so or in the stream. So, but Cam 1 has a delay now. I mean, I could just go through OBS, but I don't know.
You could, but I think you'll probably tax your computer less if you do it through StreamYard.
Yeah. At the bar, brother. Have to go. Be easy, everyone. Later, Chris. Yeah, there's a delay on there, but I don't know. I might just say fuck him. We just share a fucking camera tomorrow.
You could.
Let me unplug this motherfucking
I
thing.
just put it back, and Mandalorian said, "I don't think it's a strand cast," and the other guys say, "Nope, it's not engineered."
What the fuck did you just say?
You're talking about Baby Yoda,
Yeah.
and I'm playing it back now on my iPad, and the Mandalorian says, "I think that Baby Yoda is a strand cast, whatever the hell that is," and the Nick Nolte character said, "No, this one he's not engineered. He's something else."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
What engineer said clone? You said that he didn't say he was clone. And I told you in the thing that he said that he was not a clone, that he was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I gotta go back and watch it.
So he's something else. So he may not even really be like full on Yoda species. Maybe he's like a hybrid. Because when he started force choking, man, I was like, whoa. Yoda doesn't force choke.
And me and Robert said, didn't and I can't think of the guy's name, but the guy that comes out the TIE fighter, does he not look like all he needs is Magneto's helmet? He'd be the Magneto.
Yep.
Yes, like I didn't know. I gotta go back and rewatch it. I only watched it twice, and I thought they were referring to him being a Jedi, like Force user.
That's later in the show. When he first gets back, he questions about whether he's a clone or real or not, and that's basically the discussion.
I'll go back and pay more attention to it now. I'll actually put the subtitles on if I fucking have to. I have spoken.
I got copiers.
So, what did you think of the episode, Shaun?
Dude, it was the greatest episode of The Mandalorian so far. It did exactly what I was hoping that they would do in the last couple episodes. Plot development, stakes. Some real stakes. I was happy. Danny sent me a message, man, earlier today. He's like, something to the extent of, might make you shed a tear. And, it was a legit episode.
Yeah, it was. It makes me look excited for Obi-Wan. I'll tell you what.
Oh, dude. Yeah. This woman, man, that did this episode, all of her like well, she's done 2 episodes, right?
She's done 2 episodes, and they're the 2 best episodes of the whole show.
Exactly. Yeah. So I have full faith in her at this point to take on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. And fucking Danny's trying to spread that girl thin. Danny's like, she needs to come back next season and direct some episodes. I'm like, she's doing all of Obi-Wan. He's like, she can take a day. I'm like, no, you can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No. I mean, truth speak, man.
When you start making millions of dollars, man, that's motivation.
Well, that is true. That is true. but I got to be real, and I mean, The Mandalorian is good, and this episode was fantastic. But I am more invested in Obi-Wan Kenobi than I am in Mandalorian season 2.
See, I was me and Danny had that same talk like about an hour ago on here. Now, I was pitching him. He's like, I'm not too excited for Obi-Wan. So I pitched him my theory, right? I'm like, what happens? If Obi-Wan's
This theory is awesome.
Yeah, well, this is just like rough thing, like what if Obi-Wan is like really dealing with the tragedy of failing Anakin, having Vader fall to the dark side, and then he kind of hears whispers about, well, Vader survived and all this stuff, and maybe an Inquisitor shows up on Tatooine and gets too close to Luke, and Obi-Wan has to take it out, and then that leaves Obi-Wan on an adventure to go back into space and try to confront Vader one last time, and then we get Owen Lars in there again. We'll be able to see him trying to commute with fucking Qui-Gon.
Oh, that's sweet.
There's so much stuff in the Obi-Wan series that I've been wanting to see for years. The Mandalorian it's good, right? I love this episode. I don't have the attachment to Mandalorian as I do with Obi-Wan.
Exactly. And give Mandalorian maybe like four more seasons or so, and there might be an attachment there.
No,
even after,
right now, Mandalorian is the bird in the bush.
Correction.
The Mandalorian is the bird in the hand. Obi-Wan is the two in the bush.
I don't even. I don't get what you're saying.
Right now, we can see and touch and talk about the Mandalorian.
You're right.
You're right. Hypothesize and pitch your theories about Obi-Wan. So right now, I'm happy with what I got. I got the bird in the hand with the Mandalorian.
I thought you were talking about 2 in the coot and 1 in the poop.
No.
But the thing with Obi-Wan is that it's not just like a fantasy type thing. I mean, they're bringing Ewan McGregor back in.
Yeah,
we know how he's played the role in the past.
Yeah,
so I mean, it's a little easier to kind of ease yourself into that mindset. I
want it to be good. I want it to be awesome. But I mean, right now I'm satisfied because I have.
You're not a very hard person to please, are you, Danny?
Well, I just told you. You are a hard, dedicated, technical. You go to the movie, you go see how the lighting this kind. I don't have to have all that kind of stuff.
I'll be honest with you. Tomorrow, when I go watch Rise of Skywalker, I am gonna try to take my critic self out of it and just go in hoping to see lightsabers. From what I've heard from all the reviews that I've seen, structurally, this movie does not work as a movie structurally. It's all over the place. So if I'm gonna go in going, for love of God, just be entertaining.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I'm worried about it tomorrow. I'm slightly worried about it.
I am too. But if you can remove the critic hat, it's kind of what I'm hoping for with Birds of Prey. I think Birds of Prey could be good, but if nothing else, just let it be fun.
Yeah,
you know.
That's not looking forward to that.
Well, that's the way I went into Justice League. Like when Adam came over, I'm like, come on, let's go get a couple beers. We're about to see the Justice League together, dude. It's like if we just have fun seeing Justice League, it'll be fine. Unfortunately, it just didn't work that way either.
But, yeah, Justice League was great disappointment.
If Rise of Skywalker can just be because you can say what you want about Force Awakens, I think Force Awakens is a fun movie to watch. Like it's fun. Like you got the Millennium Falcon going through these ships and all this shit. If they could just do that with Rise of Skywalker, I'm gonna try really hard to forgive all the plot points they fuck up on. But I don't know, man. I'm hearing some pretty bad shit from people, man.
Yeah, the review that spoiler-free review I saw from Grace Randolph. She said that there's so much fan service in it that it's almost kind of ridiculous.
Everybody is saying that. Did you watch Jeremy John's review, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's like, fan service, here it is. It's like, and he's like, it just reeks of desperation.
Yeah.
You know,
And, you know, she also said there's really no clear point A to point B. You know, it's just like a big jarbled mess. And
yeah.
And
Well, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
I hear some people, we're not going to call their names, talk about how one of the directors disrespected the fans and all this kind of stuff. So now that they're giving the fans what they want in these appearances and stuff, I mean, it's kind of like they can't satisfy them.
But have you ever heard the phrase "you can't please everybody"?
Okay, that's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah,
Some people are saying, well, he disrespected the fans. Ryan Johnson did this, did that, all kind of stuff.
I got the perfect counter argument to that. Force Awakens come out, right? For the most part, everybody loved it. And then like a month later, everybody's like, well, it's just a copy and paste of A New Hope. No one really, tried anything new. Then Ryan Johnson came out, did everything new. They didn't like that either. So now J.J. Abrams is retconning all that, and now they don't like that. You can literally not please anybody. Well, like they tried everything.
The Rotten Tomato scores are pretty abysmal.
59% last time I checked.
Yeah. For a saga film,
Yeah.
that's not good.
No. The only other saga film to be Ryan is Phantom Menace.
Oh.
It's got
really?
it's got 52%.
Wow.
Yeah. All the other ones are all high. Even Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones is like 64%, and Revenge of the Sith, I think, is 80%.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's the second
The Last Jedi was like 91%. And Robert Paul, I can't believe it was that high.
But I told you though, because Ryan Johnson made it an artsy film with different layers. People don't like that film because they are attached to Luke Skywalker and the legendary characters. But if you take your attachment out of it and look at it as an artsy film with different layers, it's about failure, learning from your failure and your past. So that's why the critics like it, because it's a movie with a message. Whereas the Rise of Skywalker, for what I hear from people, is just saying, "Hey, Ryan Johnson, fuck you. We're taking all that shit away."
I don't really care. I know that after this, they're gonna like really go back to the drawing board and they're gonna retool a lot. I just want to see. I want to go for one last ride in the Falcon, and see some cool shit along the way. And if it doesn't all make sense, well, I've seen a lot of movies that didn't really make sense. Justice League, but I still had fun along the way. So, and this is a franchise that I followed since I was a little kid. So, it's something that I just have to see. I have to see, it end because I saw it all my life.
Yeah. Well, for an example, I just mentioned that Phantom Menace has a 52%, right? I wouldn't consider Phantom Menace a bad movie.
No,
I think it's slow in the beginning, but the end makes up for it. So if The Rise of Skywalker can do that, right? Like if there's some spots in it that I'm like, well, I can't wait to see that again, then I'm gonna be happy, what was the point? So I want to ask you this question. It says none of us know anything about this movie. I keep hearing slap in the face of Ryan Johnson, Do you think they're going to bring back Luke? Because I'm starting to lean that way.
I'm leaning that way too, man.
Rise of Skywalker, maybe. Like, what happens if this would be fucking ridiculous? What happens if Luke's soul went into like an item and they got to find it or something? Because I'm starting to think some batshit crazy shit like that.
Well, going to like a hologram, off of Harry Potter.
I don't know, dude. I don't know right now. Because from all the reviews I've watched, they said they completely changed everything Ryan Johnson does. So that vaguely tells me Luke might be coming back. There's a possibility.
But they left that. I mean, I know that they've said things like since The Last Jedi ended and stuff, but they left that wide open, because and it may have been an oversight on Ryan Johnson's part, but
The arm.
Yeah, when he if he were to have passed and like his artificial arm would have been left behind.
Yeah.
Because he would have been made whole again in the Force.
Yeah.
And so if I were J.J. Abrams and I saw that, maybe Ryan Johnson made that mistake, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm retconning this right now.
Yeah.
Did you see that last TV spot I sent you, Shaun? You watched that by chance?
I didn't fucking watch that.
No
way in hell am I watching that?
No, I'm trying to stay away from the TV space.
Yeah, he sent me a fucking link. He's like, watch at your own risk. I'm like, thank you. I'm not watching it now. It's like, why would you put that?
Yeah, I'll give you a warning, bud.
I'm like, don't put that. That's like electrical fence. Touch at your own risk. I'm not touching that now.
Nah.
But
I would actually be willing to put money on the fact that Luke could be coming back.
I think if that happens, I think that might be the one thing that really bothers me. Because I think, regardless if you like his character development or his character arc, I think the way he went, looking at the twin sons and peacefully, it felt right for the character. And for them to be like, I'm just fucking with you. I'm still here, guys. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm hearing a couple people say the Leia stuff was kind of jarring.
Well, yeah, because it was like we were talking last night, they had to write things around
it, yeah,
and it feels disconnected, and so maybe this is what their mindset is, maybe because they only have 7 minutes of Leia, so they have to write her out in the movie, and so maybe they don't, because this was supposed to be Leia's movie.
Yeah, it was.
So maybe they have to retcon Luke in order to make since Leia has to pass.
Yeah.
There has to be one legacy character left, and Lando, I don't know how much of a part Lando is going to have, to be honest. And even though he is a legacy character, he's not like one of like the big,
one of the primary legacy characters.
But not only that, but him as an actor, he's very limited on what he can do because he can't move anymore. Like he has to, sort of like Peter Mayhew as Chewie. Like in Force Awakens, he had to have that other guy take over in a lot of the spots because Peter Mayhew can't move anymore. Well,
just go ahead. Well,
just get Billy D like a case of Colt 45, and he will be lubed up and ready to go, man.
As long as he's in the cockpit of the Falcon, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I hope.
Yeah, because he's got to fly it. Rey, I'm sorry, she just doesn't have that honor right now.
Well, I'd rather see Rey fly it than fucking Poe fly it. That one TV spot with Poe flying. I'm like, what the fuck is Poe flying the goddamn thing?
Poe deserved.
Yeah.
No.
At least like Han kind of gave it to her. Like Poe has no reason to touch that fucking cockpit.
And if it turns out that Rey is in fact a Solo, then she has every right to fly it.
Yeah. To me, there should only be two people flying it: Chewie and Lando.
Yep.
Now, I want to ask you a question because they asked this question on Force Center. I'm going to give it to you guys too. So I don't know how you guys feel about Solo, but if Billy D. Williams comes in the Falcon and he does a little reference to L3, would you like it or dislike it? Sort of like, "Hey, girl, welcome," or something like that.
No.
The
whole Pando Lando thing, I think, was ridiculous.
But like, what if he just like puts his hand on like, "I missed you, girl," or something like that?
I didn't like that. I don't think I like that.
Really, I hate the L3 character, but I love the way Donald Glover, like the way he portrayed that emotion. I hate that fucking character. But when Danny Glover, I really felt like he was really sad when she died, and I wouldn't mind having like a little moment.
It just it wouldn't make sense for Billy.
I never liked that part of the story. I thought it was kind of just reaching.
Y'all just fucking heartless.
No, I mean in the original trilogy, Billy D never ever gave off any vibe that he was pando, pansexual. So just because they retconned his younger self,
well, the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because I keep hearing the word fan service and Easter eggs. So I would figure like they're trying to cram as much connective tissue as possible into it. Crimson Dawn's gonna show up in this fucking movie.
E.T.'s gonna end up being a Jedi.
I wouldn't be surprised. Apparently, according to the new Mandalorian episode, Jedis can heal wounds now, so that makes E.T.'s power in the movie more relevant now.
There you go.
Fucking E.T.'s a fucking Jedi. He cured Elliot, brought the flower back to life,
and he's in the Senate.
Yep. So it's all relevant now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm excited but worried at the same time. I don't know what to expect. I hope they don't bring Luke back. Oh God, I hope they don't bring Luke back. I don't know.
I would be happy, like honestly, if they just had Luke have a decent amount of screen time as a Force Ghost.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to see Ghost Palpatine fight Ghost Luke either. I don't want to see that either.
No, that would be so stupid.
I'm thinking Baby Yoda is something. Did any of y'all watch the Teen Wolf series?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
remember how the guy that was a Teen Wolf, he was a true alpha. There's several different kind of alphas.
Yep.
But the true alpha only comes around once every 1,000 years, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe Baby Yoda is kind of special, whatever Yoda species is, that only is born once every so often, and that's why he had so much power at such a young age.
Could be. It could be because, actually, I noticed when I was watching Mandalorian today that after he was like force choking her, he didn't need a nap time.
Yeah.
So I don't think how kind of like a baby snake. Whenever they bite you, they just keep injecting venom. They don't know how to control it.
Yeah.
But then once they get older, then they can control the amount of venom that's him.
He didn't fall asleep after he healed Carl Weathers, but he did fall back a little.
He fell back, yeah.
But he didn't pass out for like 3 days.
I think he's acting more instinctual than actually has a particular skill like Yoda or something. But when he get older, he might be even more powerful than Yoda because I never seen Yoda healing anybody and that kind of crazy stuff.
No, me neither. Unless it's just a trait that you have when they're young and they lose it as they grow older. But I'm just ready to see him shoot lightning, man.
Can I ask you guys a serious question then?
Yeah.
Can we consider Baby Yoda a Mary Sue?
No.
He's using powers that
he's not a Mary Sue because he can. If he's a Mary Sue,
no. See, the thing is,
that's a good question.
Thank you. People want to give Ray shit about it, but fucking Baby Yoda's doing all kinds of shit without training.
No, and I have a reason for that. I think Ray is a Mary Sue, only because she didn't have any training in the Jedi. But we know nothing about. We know a lot about the Jedi. We know nothing about Yoda's species. So unless there was something saying specifically that they need such X amount of training before they can hone the Force.
There's no canon on your species, Robert.
That doesn't mean he was trained. It just says a species.
No, but I mean, the Yoda species, the Force just might come natural to them.
That's true. That's true. So, like, sort of like when you first learn how to jack off when you're younger, it just comes naturally. You just start playing with it, and you're like, "Hey, this feels kind of good. What's this?"
Like, oh yeah, I learned a new skill. Yeah.
No one taught me this. I just learned. Jason Miller come to it with super chat. Danny, if you were white, you'd be right as a motherfucker right now. Jason Miller comes in with super chat. Do you like Yoda's healing power?
Well, I he's not Yoda, at least not to me. But I think it's interesting.
I remember seeing it going, well, this is fucking new.
Yeah, I saw when he started wobbling over to him like slowly, I knew he was going to do something.
Yeah, because in episode 2, he tried to do it to the Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept trying to go, and he kept knocking him away, like, go away. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I like when new force powers happen. Like everybody gets pissed off with Luke Skywalker force projecting himself, but dude, like there's no limit on the force. We can always add new shit to it, man.
Because like in Rebels, Ezra could control animals.
Yeah, he could control and communicate with the animals.
I mean, there are no really clear rules for the force, so.
Unless you ask Han Solo and he'll tell you the force don't work like that.
Yeah.
That's not how the force works.
I mean, there are ways that the force definitely does not work, but as far as the force itself, I don't think there's George Lucas never really, other than going into the midichlorians, he never really dove deep.
Do you think like it's kind of like the older they get, the stronger they get, or is it the midichlorian count?
It's supposed to be.
Who you ask?
Well, according to the prequels,
What'd you say, Robert?
No, Shaun was pretty much going to answer. Let him go.
Yeah, I was just according to the prequels, it's the midichlorian count.
Yeah, that's why I said it depends who you ask.
Yeah, because Anakin had like the highest midichlorian count ever.
Yeah, but he wasn't more powerful than Yoda.
Technically, just because Anakin wasn't trained, he never learned his full potential.
Yeah, and see, Anakin was not. He was too old. That they didn't want to take him on as a Padawan, even though he was like what, all of 7 or 8.
Yeah,
something like that. They were supposed to start at a much younger age.
Yeah, because him going in at 7 or 8. He already learned to be attached. He was attached to his mother. So when they took him away,
I understand all that part, but based on the movie, if he was more powerful than Yoda, how could Obi-Wan defeat him?
Potentially. Okay, because there's a lot of different factors in that. One, just because he has more midichlorians than Yoda, and he has the potential. If you're not trained right, you will never live up to your potential. You hear that about football players all the time. This guy has all the talent, but he never lived up to his potential. Because
also you have to figure in the dark side and how the dark side clouds you.
And not only that, he went so far on his emotions from the dark side that he wasn't thinking straight.
Mm-hmm. He had Obi-Wan defeated Anakin in episode 3. Because Anakin had just like choked the life out of Padme.
Yeah.
And he was spiraling. And Obi-Wan said, look, you think you have the high ground, but if you do like a flip on me, I'm taking off some limbs, essentially. And he did. He warned him. He's like, you're my brother. This is bullshit. And so yeah. Darth Vader, and honestly, if you go to A New Hope, I don't think Darth Vader could have taken down Kenobi one-on-one even at that point, but I think he knew that he had to let him do that so Luke would see it and ascend to his destiny.
Mark Anthony comes with a super chat. Rob, I guess you hates this episode. You shrill. Oh fuck, I'm a shrill. You made a whole new word for me. But no, because what Shaun says makes a lot of sense. Also, I don't know if you guys watch MMA, but if you have a young fighter who has all this potential in the world, but he goes up against a seasoned veteran. The veteran is going to win because the veteran knows what to do and what not to do. Obi-Wan is more of a veteran. He's wise. He knows not to make mistakes, where emotions is pushing Anakin.
Yeah.
So you could be like, you could have the best Midi-chlorians count of all time. It'll be like having like a 6-foot dick just running around like, yeah, look at me. You don't know how to use that thing. You're not going to be able to do anything with it.
Also, Anakin trained Obi-Wan trained Anakin.
Yeah, so he knows all the ins and outs of them.
Yeah, he knows what he knows, and then some.
Yeah, sometimes just having the power doesn't mean you're the best. You got to know what to do with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that comes down to who you ask. Because if you ask George Lucas, he'll be like, well, the Midi-chlorians and the wills and all this shit. But if you ask like J.J. Abrams, he won't even mention Midi-chlorians. And if you ask Brian Johnson, everybody is equal with the Force. So
fuck that. Mm-mm.
I hear and understand what you're saying, but just another question to build on top of that one. Based on what I've read and what I've heard, Dooku's supposed to be like the best marksman. I mean, the best swordsman, one of the best swordsmen in his particular style in the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
But the second time, Anakin was able to defeat him quite easily, and Obi-Wan wasn't. So, I mean, shed light on that. What are your thoughts?
there's a lot of different ways you can look at that.
Well, I mean, they're Anakin and Obi-Wan, you know, they are better at certain aspects of what it is they do, you know, like so it's like it's like you could have like two amazing guitar players, okay, you know, and they're like platinum selling artists, you know, but one can play, you know, say like Jimi Hendrix with his teeth, and the other one can't, you know, so they both can do like amazing feats, but not exactly the same. So,
and plus the plot wanted them to do that.
Exactly.
But yeah, honestly, like one, it was Palpatine's plan, take out Obi-Wan first.
Yeah.
That way he knows Anakin would learn from his mistakes, take out Dooku so he could then become Palpatine's apprentice. That was just Palpatine playing chess, right? And they ran right into his trap. So it was always going to be, you know, Dooku taking out Obi-Wan first. But Dooku, as far as I know, anything in canon never referred to Dooku as like the best lightsaber duelist. As far as I know, Windu was known as the best lightsaber duelist.
And he got shortchanged in the movies, man.
He did. But that's what I would love to see, a Dooku show, or not Dooku show, but a Windu show.
Yeah.
Like have him survive the fall, and then just kind of him being on the run and fighting Inquisitors or fighting Vader. Maybe he hunts down Vader. It's something like that. I would love to see that.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be cool if they could feature him maybe on the Obi-Wan show.
They could do it, but you would try to have to. The only thing is, I don't know how many episodes is going to be and how long the episodes are going to be, but because you're going to have to explain a lot, like how did he survive and how did he find out he was on Tatooine.
True.
So that's the only thing. But if you do like a Mace standalone show, you can pick up right after him being thrown off the fucking building.
Yeah,
you know, he just gets up, has his hand, and he fucking runs and tries to stay hidden. You know, and then he tries to take revenge on Anakin. I think that would work.
That would be cool. Yeah.
And we know Samuel L. Jackson would be willing to do that shit.
Yep. Fellas, it's been nice, man, but I gotta go. It's 1 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go in here in a few minutes too, because I'm tired as fuck too. But
I hear that.
All right, Danny.
All right,
later on.
All right, got a super chat coming in. Let me just take this, and then I'm gonna pretty much call it a night.
Cool.
Because I'm fucking tired too. I've been up because I was up to 5 yesterday, and then I got up super early today. Replace Kathleen Kennedy with Deborah Chow. Look, you can't really do that. I don't want Kathleen Kennedy in power anymore either, but I wouldn't just replace her with Deborah Chow after seeing 2 episodes. You know,
I'm still on board with Jon Favreau.
Yeah, that's who I want, Jon Favreau, because Deborah Chow might be a great director, but does she know how to run a company? You know, does she know all the creative behind Lucasfilm? At least with Jon Favreau, he's the pioneer of the MCU.
Yeah,
he's done like The Lion King and Jungle Book, which made like $1 billion or something. and like hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars. And I think he can go in, be the head, let someone like Dave Filoni run the creative story group.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of, because that's the thing, Kathleen Kennedy doesn't pay attention to nothing unless it's a movie. It almost like she looks down upon everything else, and she just doesn't know what she's doing.
She
man.
doesn't know anything about the lore, and that's the thing. Whoever is in charge of Lucasfilm needs to know
the lore. Yep.
And I mean the thing. I mean, I've been pissed at Kathleen Kennedy for a long time, but when she said that they don't have source material, I was
that was like the straw that broke the camel's back, man.
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know what it is with like Lucas not really wanting to delve into the EU and then Disney completely shutting the door on the EU. At any given time, man, you could go into the EU and
cherry pick whatever the fuck you want.
You could even make straight up adaptions.
Yeah. If they what I wanted them to do for this trilogy was to take the Jason and Janice Solo story and adapt it for a new generation. So you're still doing, like, you're not doing word for word that storyline from the EU, but you're taking the premise of it. Like, so the fact that she said we have no source material, that we're coming fresh with this, that's your fucking fault for being dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you could have easily looked at the Legacy of the Force novels and just adapted that into a 3-film structure.
Honestly, I think that Disney would have been smarter if they would have adapted like something from the EU just to help get their sea legs. Have something already pre-established, because I mean, this is where we are right now. We're on the 3rd film of the trilogy, and people are talking shit on it. People are going to talk shit, even if it was great. People are going to talk shit on it. Legitimate people are talking legitimate shit on it right now.
Yeah. That's the problem. Like, it's one thing when you got certain fanboys criticizing it, you got all the critics criticizing it now too. So I seen Geeks and Gamers put out, not Geeks and Gamers, but Ryan from Geeks and Gamers, like, Rise of Skywalker unites all the fans because they all, like, everybody just hates Rise. It's like the one thing they all agree on. And I didn't want to click on his video because I didn't want to get spoiled on anything. But yeah, dude, it's really it's bad. It's bad. I don't understand why they just couldn't adapt. That's what Kevin Feige does with Marvel.
Yeah.
They have these different pockets of storylines, and they just adapt it to make it fit the film universe. But
it's the same thing with like with DC and with Marvel. You have like so many decades of source material that you can actually pull from and you can adapt. And Star Wars has the same thing. So if comic book movies, if it's okay to adapt stories from comic books, why is it not okay to adapt stories from the EU?
Yeah, exactly. And Dave Filoni went through and he picked out a bunch of elements from the EU and used it in Rebels. He took out certain characters and stuff like that. Like, so I don't know what the fuck she was talking about when she said they have no source material. That was the dumbest fucking thing she could ever say.
Kathleen Kennedy, man.
Oh, dude, she's got to go. I think come March we'll find out she's gone.
I think you're right. I mean, I think it's coming very, very quickly.
It'll be the thing that will unite all the fans. Even supporters of the Disney films all agree she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
The SJWs are gonna cry because we're like, oh,
yeah,
rid of the woman. Well, maybe if the woman actually had a freaking clue about how to run Lucasfilm, it would be a different story.
Absolutely, at 100%, man. And well, there is this one chick who works in the storyboard group or the storyboard group. Apparently she's like super knowledgeable, like Dave Filoni. Like why don't you give her a shot at fucking creative? She can't do any worse than fucking Kathleen Kennedy.
No. I mean, take the strongest pool talent that you have, put them in a room together and see what they can come up with.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they should do, man. And just have Jon Favreau be the guy that do all the technical CEO stuff.
Because right now, after episode 9 wraps, man, and it's out of the theaters, I think we're going to have quite a hiatus before the next actual film.
Yeah,
And I think we really need that break. I think there needs to be a restructuring in Lucasfilms. You know, they need to get all of their ducks in a row and make Star Wars again that everybody can get behind.
yeah. Well, the next film is slated for 2022. I think that's going to get delayed.
No, that's going to get pushed back.
Yeah, there's no way in hell after the critic response for this. Like I thought for sure this movie was going to get an 85 to 95, and then the fans would just hate it like normal. But no, after seeing that no, that can't happen.
You're gonna need like 5 years or so to get this further out of people's minds.
Yep. And that's regardless if you like it or not, because I'm a fan of them, and even I see the fucking problems.
Sure.
I got a super chat coming in. This is probably gonna be the last one I take, and then I'm gonna hit, man.
Okay.
Dark Side Doshi says, "Do you think a boycott for Rise of Skywalker could happen and bomb like Solo? I agree. Jon Favreau would be awesome to take over.
No.
The boycott isn't what killed Solo." Okay, because the average fan didn't go see it. Nobody wanted to see a Han Solo that wasn't Harrison Ford. The movie was released like 2 weeks after Infinity War.
Yeah.
It was released 5 months after fucking Last Jedi. There was like 500 different reasons why Solo bombed.
And let's be real. Twitter boycotts just don't work.
They don't work on anything.
Boycotts in general don't work. Unless you're like a big company and you have power behind you, and you can choke things up by keeping money from it. But like change.org and stuff like that, man, you can sign that shit until the cows come home, and it does not matter.
Yeah, because the average person on the street is the ones making most of the money for these movies, and they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
they don't know anything about a boycott or anything.
All of the people in the Fandom Menace, and I am a member of the Fandom Menace too, because I don't like how Disney has treated Star Wars. But you have so many people in the Fandom Menace that are like, let's boycott Episode 9. I'm like,
you're gonna be talking into a void.
Yeah, really. I mean, I just think boycotting anything stupid. I didn't even boycott Captain Marvel after the story I told you. I still went and I went to go because it's my job as a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just people. I think it's funny that people think Solo bombed because of a boycott. It wasn't a boycott. It was just like a bunch of different things that all came in like this one perfect storm. It was really Disney and Bob Iger dropping the ball with it. They thought they were slick. They're like, hey, let's release this right after Last Jedi. Right after Infinity War. It's like, dude, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid.
And the Fandom Menace took the win for it, and okay, maybe they had a little bit to do with it, but not. I think the fact that they shot the movie twice, and so even if it had made $500 million, because it was under that, it would have had to earn like triple that to recoup, the box or the production fees than the advertise. There's so much, man, so much.
Yeah, if they only had to film it once and it made the same amount of money, it would have been profitable. But since they pretty much doubled the budget plus marketing, it was it was a hard thing. Even if it made $1 billion, it still would have been hard because it cost so much money to reshoot it.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, I'm gonna go because I am fucking tired and I want to get some sleep before tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day. What time are you going to see it?
Oh man, I think my tickets are at 3:15.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
AM or PM?
PM.
How the hell you get showing at 3 p.m.? Oh, you got lucky ass theater, man.
Yeah, well, I have an AMC theater, and I guess maybe it's because you sign up for the AMC A list
Yeah.
that they give you some perks. So
Oh, you're lucky, dude. I gotta wait till fucking 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try to sleep in really late tomorrow so I can just get up and go. I don't know, dude. It's like,
so I'll tell you what, man. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna write you out a complete synopsis and spoil it all for
oh,
you.
dude, I'm shutting my phone off at a certain time, and I'm not going on that fucking thing.
No, I hear you.
but-
If somebody did that to me, man, I would find them and I would kill them.
Oh, Jesus, man. Don't, whatever you do, I don't know if you follow Andy Signor on YouTube. Don't click on his spoiler-free review. His first 2 minutes spoiled something major for me.
No,
He basically recaps the entire crawl, and it has spoilers in it.
that's
You know,
bullshit, man. That's
Yeah, and it is on his thing. It says spoiler free, and he fucking spoils shit within the first 2 minutes of it. So just be careful if you click on that.
no. I'm not clicking on anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why when Danny sent me that link, I'm like, dude, I'm not fucking clicking that.
Mm-mm.
So
No, I don't want to know a damn thing. I mean,
Yeah.
other than what we've already kind of been told through the media,
yeah,
and hinted at through like legitimate source reviews. I don't want to know anything other than that.
yeah,
I'm already nervous enough.
yeah, right, exactly. So, all right, Shaun, you take care. I have the link to Shaun's YouTube channel in my description box below, so you guys go there and check out his channel as well as Danny. You guys go there and subscribe to their channel. It was a pleasure, sir. But I'm about to go hit that bed.
Same here, man. Same here.
All right, Shaun, you take care, man.
You too, man. Talk to you
Later,
later.
later, guys.